Assurance Coach, and Mrs. Andrea Brown, Academic Advisor. I'd also like to recognize our executive leadership, board members, and members of our leadership team. Dr. David Agata, FLVS General Counsel, Ms. Nicole Lowry, Chief Strategy Officer, Mr. Mike Miller, Chief External Affairs Officer, Mr. Sam Verghese, Chief Operations Officer, Dr. Bill Colgate, FLVS Foundation Board Member, Mrs. Robin Winder, Senior Director of Instruction for Full-Time, Mr. Jason Schultz, Senior Director of Instruction for Flex, Mr. Marty Kelly, Senior Director of Curriculum, Mrs. Katie Santana, Director for Full-Time, Mrs. Dari Days, Director for Full-Time, Mr. Rick Rizzo, Director for Flex Elementary, Dr. Mark Rumler, Principal of Full-Time Elementary, and Mrs. Nicole Garvey, Principal of Full-Time Middle School. At this time, I'd like to recognize our top 5 students, which are the 5 students with the highest GPA in this graduating class. Please congratulate Lillian Jamison, Caitlin Sabella, Elia Trainer, Zachary Martins, and Emma Barker. Students, in addition to those who support you at home, there are many dedicated educators with whom you have worked during your time at FLVS. These educators have played a major role in helping you achieve this milestone. Teachers and staff members, we recognize you at this time. Graduates, FLVS teachers and staff members, and honored guests, we now need to publicly recognize the people that have influenced these young men and women's lives more than anyone else. Let's celebrate the parents, guardians, grandparents, siblings, and all other family members who have supported you through your educational career. Now I would like to recognize your elected senior class officers and senior class sponsors. Gianna Suarez, President. Amanda Longnecker, Vice President. Isabella Butel, Secretary. Destiny Drone, Marketing Director. David Cardona, Public Relations Officer. Grayson Custon, Social Media Specialist. Paula Machine, Community Service Coordinator. And senior class sponsors, Mrs. Jill Davis and Mrs. Sarah King. Thank you all for your hard work this year. Now please join me in welcoming Dr. Louis Algaze, FLVS President and CEO.
Good morning, and students, bear with us as we say hello to all the people who have come here to join us to celebrate you. We will get to the most important people in this room in a little bit, and that is you. We have 1,345 seniors graduating this year, and that's just incredible. We're so proud of each and every one of you. And this year we have an extra graduate joining you, getting ready for the next chapter, Megabyte. After 10 years serving as our mascot, Megabyte has had an exceptional FLVS education and is ready to pass the torch come the 2022-23 school year to the Firebird. I'm happy to see Megabytes in good company with this amazing class of 2022. This ceremony is all about you. It's a celebration of all the years of hard work and dedication to learn, to grow, and to better yourself. It's the culmination of an educational journey that may have had its ups and downs, but one that has provided you with a foundation that will help you achieve your goals, whatever they may be. Think about your journey from kindergarten to today, your classes, your teachers, and all the friends, the clubs, the sports you participated in. You've accomplished so much. Not to mention all the changes you have seen in this world, such as the COVID-19 pandemic. You've had to understand and cope with the implications of each, but through it all, you've persevered. You have succeeded. Take a moment to acknowledge that you have done in your past and that it is truly amazing. As you prepare now for your next chapter, as you go into your futures here in the next few minutes, you need to look at your futures and try to predict what the times will be like 10, 20, 30 years from now, when you're an old guy like me. I know I don't look a day over 40, but I'm a little bit. Stop and think for a moment. Where will you be 30 years from today? As you walk out those doors, you need to prepare yourself for that future. You also need to prepare yourself for any future that presents itself. The jobs you may be preparing yourself as soon as you leave here may not even exist in the future. Some predictions that are made over and over never come true. But you need to prepare yourselves for the future, any future. You need to gain the knowledge and the skills that are going to make you a productive member of society. Look back at the year you were born, through your own childhood up until today. That's your past. Today, you are preparing to write the first lines of the futures of your lives. As you stand on the threshold of your next journey in life, you'll have several paths before you. Which paths do you take after you walk out those doors? How will you write that story? What will the movie be that you call 2052 be like? Select carefully, because from today forward, you're going to be writing your future, your adulthood. Everything you do from now on will affect yourselves and others in some way, shape, or form in the future. Our futures don't always turn out as we expect, but if we prepare ourselves, we can adapt. However, beyond anything else, beyond becoming proficient in some skill or knowledge base, as you write your own future history, write it to make yourself proud. From kindergarten to today, you did it, and this is just the beginning of the great things to come. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank others that are here today. The Florida Virtual School Board of Trustees, led by Chair Dr. Wattret and John Wattret and the Florida Department of Education for their support, and you'll be hearing from Dr. Wattret here in a moment. The FLVS leadership, especially Senior Director of Instruction Robin Winder and Director of Instructions Katie Santana and Derry Deese. Your FLVS full-time high school principal, Danielle Schick, and assistant principals, Nicole Uzenweig, Curry Anderson, Abood Kozachki, Keith Mercer, Lisa Slocum, and Natalie Van Hook, all who you've seen here, up here on the stage. Our outstanding FLVS full-time instructional team for their dedication to helping each individual student succeed and reach their full potential. Our school counselors, the exceptional student education team, the enrollment and assessment team, the federal grants team, and other FLVS teams who support our students and teachers throughout the school year. And to our FLVS families. We are ever so grateful that you chose FLVS to serve you, to allow us to be part of your educational journey. Whether the next part of your journey takes you straight to the workforce, to the military, or a trade school, college, or university, we know you're ready. We know you can achieve anything you set your mind to. We believe in you and all that you are going to accomplish. Again, congratulations to the entire Florida Virtual School full-time class of 2022. I hope you share with us the photos you take today on your social media channels, and remember to tag Florida Virtual School on Instagram by using the hashtag FLVS Class of 2022. I'd like to introduce the esteemed chair of our Board of Trustees, Dr. John Wattret. Dr. Wattret is the Chancellor of Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University International. In this role, he has overseen the expansion of online education at the university and has been dedicated to providing accessible, tech-forward degree programs for the university's more than 23,000 students annually. And although he also has a private pilot's license, it is in fact his extensive experience, tailored skills, and commitment to growing and improving online education that will help FLVS continue to soar to new heights as we move forward together. Please welcome Dr. John Wattret.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you, Dr. Alguez, And hello, Florida Virtual School full-time class of 2022, and congratulations to you all. Being here to celebrate this momentous occasion with you is truly an honor, and graduating high school is one of the milestones in your life, and you all have made it, and they're ready for the future. During the nearly 2 years that I've had the privilege of serving as chair of Florida Virtual School Board of Trustees, I've witnessed all the many ways that online education and the Florida Virtual School have positively impacted you. I've seen the smile on your faces as you present a science fair project, your sense of accomplishment when you win a top award in a French competition, and your pride when you succeed academically. Florida Virtual School has helped you to reach new heights. For all that you've achieved, supported by the dedication of your caring and talented teachers, I'm left in awe. All of you, students, your families, teachers, administrators, and support staff, you are what make Florida Virtual School outstanding. And together, you have worked tirelessly to ensure student success, to ensure that you are ready to continue your journey in life. Many of you are planning on going to college next for a 4-year degree. Some of you may even be going to Embry-Riddle, and I'm a little biased that way, but we will welcome you. Others may serve in the military or enroll in a trade school. Some of you have moved straight into the workforce. And after that, you may start families, build careers, become more involved in causes that are important to you. But whatever direction you choose to take, I know that you're well prepared for success. The fact that you're here today is proof that you are high achievers. I believe in you. Your teachers believe in you. We know that you have the ability of achieving your goals, each and every one of you. We can all look forward to great things from this class of 2022. Congratulations, Florida Virtual School, class of 2022. Good luck and thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Lisa Slocum, and I would like to introduce our Florida Virtual School Foundation member, Dr. Bill Colgate. Dr. Colgate currently serves as the Senior Director of Community Affairs for MCR Health, a federally qualified health center, and as Chief Operations Officer of their Medicare Accountable Care organization, All Care Options. He previously served as the Senior Vice President of Clinical Operations. Dr. Colgate is serving his 3rd term on the Manatee Chamber of Commerce Board of Directors, is a member of the Chamber's Healthcare Committee, and is the chairman of the Manatee Healthcare Alliance Board of Directors. Dr. Colgate, as is also the chair of the Regional Community Partnership School, a cabinet member of Manatee County CPS Schools eHealthcare Steering Group, and a member of the statewide CPS Advisory Group. Prior to joining MCR Health, Dr. Colgate practiced emergency medicine at Sarasota Memorial Hospital for 18 years, where he served as Medical Director of Emergency Services, Medical Director of Medical Management, Chief of Staff, and Vice President of Medical Affairs. Dr. Colgate is also a past president of the Florida College of Emergency Physicians Board of Directors, for which he was a member for 10 years. Please welcome Dr. Colgate.
Good to see you. This is a great event. Someone once taught me only my mom could believe that introduction. So, good afternoon, students, families, and FLVS team members. I am, as mentioned, a member of the Foundation Board of Directors. I'm honored to be with all of you today to celebrate the FLVS graduates' accomplishments. I'm proud to serve on the Foundation Board, and I want to assure each of you that the Foundation is working diligently to grow so that we may increase our contributions to the programs that support our FLVS students. I'm going to go off script twice during this, so I'll tell this story. The parents will laugh a lot louder than you will. I remember in college seeing a comic. It's three little bits. The first is a high school kid arguing with his parents in the living room, saying, "You don't know what you're talking about." The next one, and I'm an emotional guy, he's loading his car up to go away to college. He comes back 2 years later, and they're in the living room in a very civil conversation. And the college sophomore says, "Mom and Dad," after having to pay his own bills, wash his own clothes, "Mom and Dad, I can't believe how much you two have learned the last 2 years." I told you, it's parent laughter. I'd like to ask the following awardees to please come forward. Lauren Knotts and Matthew Cruz. And you will have medallions coming, so they'll be delivered to you. So, the Foundation College Smart Start Scholarship Program honors FLVS full-time graduating seniors aspiring to go on to college. Over the past 5 years, the Foundation has awarded scholarships to students who have pushed through adversities and challenges while also maintaining good grades and demonstrating determination, courage, resilience, and good character. I'd like to announce this year's scholarship awardees. Lauren Knotts, congratulations, Lauren. A scholarship check will be sent to Florida State in Lauren's name to support her continued educational excellence. Also, Kenneth Alvarez. Kenneth is attending this graduation virtually. Congratulations to Kenneth. He will be attending Florida International University. Thank you. The FLVS Foundation is also pleased to present the Simon T. Bailey Brilliant Club Fellow Scholarship, which recognizes the accomplishments of 2 students who have excelled as FLVS club members. The scholarship was established 4 years ago by Mr. Simon T. Bailey, international thought leader and author. Mr. Bailey has generously provided this scholarship again this year to express his commitment to honoring club memberships based because that is where he discovered his talents as an orator, strategist, and critical thinker. We are delighted to recognize Sarah Hunnefeld, who plans to attend Bible studies prior to entering Florida Coastal Law School in the fall, Natalie Smith, who will be attending the University of North Florida. They're both attending virtually, and applause. Almost lastly, the foundation is eager to announce the winners of the STEM Student Achievement Scholarship kindly donated by the National Defense Industry Association. We are proud to recognize Lily Howard, who will be attending the University of Florida to pursue a degree in health science, and Matthew Cruz, who is enrolling in either University of Florida or University of Central Florida to complete a biological undergrad degree with an emphasis in molecular biology. Heck, I couldn't do that. We are very proud as a foundation to award scholarships to these students for their achievements and look forward to watching their success in STEM field. Now I'm going to go off script for the second time, and this will get emotional too. I always teach in threes, so it's easy to remember in threes. Here's the three. Two are wrapped into one statement. But find your passion and aggressively pursue your passion. You may not know what it is right now. That's okay. Take your time. It's easier than changing what your passion is, which can also happen, and that's okay too. Two, there's only two things in your life and your career, whatever that is, and your passion. There's only two things you have total and complete control over. A lot of the other stuff they're variables, and that is attitude and effort. Attitude and effort. And this is where it gets emotional. Let me tell you a story. I wrestled at the University of Nebraska at Omaha in NCAA Division II for 5 years, redshirted 1 year. We had somebody on our team, a guy named Greg Wilcox. He never placed higher than 5th in high school in the state tournament. And our entire team, almost everybody, had won a state championship individually. So he went to junior college for 2 years. Then he transferred to us, the University of Nebraska at Omaha, and he redshirted a year. So he had 2 years left. Next year, he didn't even qualify for the Nationals. So his senior year, he qualified for the Nationals, gets to the semifinals. We were in Dayton, Ohio, and for the national tournament. In the semifinals, he runs into a guy that beat him by 14 points just 2 weeks prior at the regionals. He beats him. Gets into the finals, wrestles a guy who beat him by 10 points about 6 weeks prior, beats him. So he is a national champion. Here's the key. He was born with no fingers except a thumb on each hand, no toes except for a big toe, and he won a national title. Passion, attitude, effort carried him. I'll wrap it up now because I've talked too much. In closing, these students graduate today in part because the FLVS Foundation offered them the opportunity to experience and embrace success. A gigantic thanks to the FLVS leadership and faculty. I come from a family of teachers, and it's key. They have a passion for what they do. And so the foundation is proud to support the students, and let's please, I'd be honored if you'd join me in another round of applause for all of these exceptional students. Thank you.
Good afternoon again. It is my honor to introduce Cindy Snell, math instructor with Florida Virtual School, full-time, and Shannon Snell, criminal justice instructor with Florida Virtual School Flex. Both mother and daughter are here to present the Born to Fly, Let's Go Guybo Aviation Scholarship to a very deserving student. The scholarship is given in honor of Mrs. Snell's late husband and Shannon's father, who passed away this school year. Mr. Snell dedicated his life to serving his country in the United States Navy aviation field and United States Customs, Department of Homeland Security. Please welcome Cindy Snell and Shannon Snell.
Thank you, Ms. Slocum. Hello, distinguished staff members, families, and graduates. Each of you here today were born with the ability to soar to great heights. Guylam Snell, nicknamed Guybo by his fellow Navy comrades, was truly born to fly. He spent his entire life dedicated to flying and keeping our skies safe, both in the Navy and with U.S. Customs Homeland Security. After he passed away, we decided to pay his love of aviation forward with a one-time gift for a graduating senior going into the field of aviation.
The awardee chosen will be studying engineering, physics at Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University. He plans to have a particular focus on quantum with future goals of working in the United States Space Force Division, then NASA. His goals heavily tie into the field of aviation because the outcome of what quantum innovation can produce is going to be such a boon to both aeronautical and aerospace engineering as we know it. Please welcome with me today Zachary Theodore Donaldson to the stage to accept the Born to Fly, Let's Go Guybo scholarship and commemorative coin. Thank you, Zachary, for being born to fly to heights that are yet unseen.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Nicole Ellenzweig, Assistant Principal at Full-Time High School. It is my honor to introduce our NHS President, Miss Anna Mehta, for her address to the class of 2022. Ani was elected by her fellow members last year to the position of NHS President. She has served the National Honor Society with graceful and inspiring leadership. In addition to being president of the National Honor Society, Ani is involved in student government, math peer tutors, student council, and the high school Peer Ambassadors Club. She has even been a member of the swim team for many years and even has her open water diver certification. Ani has demonstrated her capacity to be an extremely balanced leader, and she excels in all that she does. She plans to attend Adelphi University in Garden City, New York. This amazing resume, combined with her perseverance and resiliency, is exactly what makes her an amazing part of the FLVS full-time Megabyte family. Please welcome Ani Mehta.
Hello, everyone. I can't believe that we're done with high school. Finally. Some of you might be going to college or taking a gap year, and others might not know where your journey is going to take you next. A lot of people say that we peak in high school, and if you don't, cue the weirded out expressions. But here's what I have to say about peaking. Our life is like climbing Everest. You cannot shoot to the top as an inexperienced climber, and you cannot peak in life without having enough life experiences. As our Megabyte mascot is a shark, I am going to loosely quote someone. A shark can only grow several inches in a small tank, but in the open ocean, it can grow several feet. Many times, our surroundings prevent us from growing to our full potential. So change your surroundings. Explore your environment. Have fun discovering who you are and watch how you will grow. I think it is high time for us to finish this chapter of our lives with a splash and go swim in the ocean of life where we can reach our full potential. It's okay to not know what the next chapter of your life holds for you yet. As graduating seniors, we have grown throughout our high school journey as past experiences have influenced who we are today. We will continue to grow more in our journey after high school as new experiences will influence who we will become. Just remember, you are the narrator in your story, and you decide if and how your experiences will influence you. When I went to FLVS Middle School, we were sorted into different houses. Mine was the Beacons, and I know that there are several of you in here who are also in that house. Those students exemplified a kind of brightness and willingness to help support their peers to conquer anything, come what may. I know that most of you probably didn't go to FLVS Middle School, but standing here, I can honestly say that if everyone in the class of 2022 had to be sorted into a house, we would all be Beacons. We are a class that has come together face to face from a school where that is virtually impossible, pun intended. We are a class that cheers and applauds for each other for the smallest of things, be it getting an answer right in a live lesson or giving a suggestion for an event. Hold on to this optimism, positivity, and open-mindedness, because these characteristics make you a beacon. Wherever you go from here, keep being a beacon, blazing new paths, beaming with a mile-wide smile, and shining like the whole universe is yours. And now, in the words of Bilbo Baggins, I regret to announce this is the end. I'm going now, and I bid you all a very fond farewell. Goodbye.
Thank you, Ani. Good afternoon, students and families. I am honored to introduce to you the senior class president, Gianna Suarez, for her address to the class of 2022. Although Gianna has been a student of FLVS full-time for the past 4 years, this was her first year participating in clubs. Outside of FLVS, she was a member of many amazing leadership organizations, such as Future Farmers of America and 4-H. Through FFA, she served as the reporter, secretary, vice president of her chapter, and was able to participate in many leadership opportunities, competitions, and events. Because of this, and everything she learned through her volunteer work with disabled veterans, she came to embrace her love of leadership, her passion to make change, and decided to campaign for the class of 2022 full-time senior council elections. During her term as president, she has enjoyed working closely with her fellow officers in planning many events for the senior class. She feels that without the rest of her officer team, who she is blessed to call her closest friends, none of the successes from this year would have been possible. In the fall, Gianna will be attending Mercer University, where she was awarded a full tuition scholarship. She plans to double major in biology and Spanish and aspires to eventually become a pediatric cardiothoracic surgeon. Yeah. We are all very excited to see what Gianna's future holds, and we are so proud to call her an FLVS full-time megabyte. Please welcome Gianna Suarez.
Hello, class of 2022. I would first like to congratulate every one of you for the perseverance and dedication that has led you to today. You all pushed through the hardships the world has thrown at us the past few years and made it to this monumental event. You should be unquestionably proud of your accomplishments. I would like to take a moment to thank all of the teachers and staff of FLVS for your support throughout this journey. I would especially like to thank Mrs. Bell, who has shown me endless support and encouragement for the past 2 years. My high school experience would not have been the same without you. I would like to thank and congratulate Mrs. King, Mrs. Davis, and my fellow officers for the amazing year we have created together and the unfailing effort you all put into it. You truly have become my chosen family, and I wouldn't trade you for anything in the world. I would like to thank my family for helping me through the numerous tough times, being the anchor that kept me grounded, and supporting me in every step of my life thus far. Lastly, I would like to thank the FLVS senior class of 2022 for the astounding honor of serving as your class president. It is an experience that has given me lifetimes of memories to cherish. When we first entered high school, we were nothing more than perplexed children, endlessly curious and naive, constantly questioning the world around us. As we learned about this new world, we were also given new sets of challenges. We were told to act more adult, to be mature, responsible, to figure out what, and more importantly, who we wanted to be. The truth of the matter was that many of us didn't have a clue. The beginning of high school began our time to make big mistakes, to fall apart and learn how to put ourselves back together, to figure out who we were, to love deeply, live courageously, and fight for what we believed in. Our lives became a constant balance of learning how to be an adult while also grasping onto those final moments of childhood that we saw slipping through our fingers. Before we knew it, we were getting jobs, applying for colleges, and becoming the people that we thought that we were years off from becoming. I hope the one thing that we can take away from this blip of time in our lives is that it's okay if we don't know what the future holds, as long as we have the courage to persevere. In the words of Winston Churchill, success is not final, failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. We are the product of this life-altering experience called high school. Every thought, action, experience, and choice you've made during these past 4 years has led up to you being the people that you are today. Looking out amongst my amazing peers, I can say with certainty that none of those years went to waste and that every one of you has a momentous future ahead. Sitting before me, I no longer see young and naive high school students. I see future leaders, future healers, and future peacemakers. I see people who are going to be the change rather than just standing idly by. I see our future, and to me, that future looks so very bright. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2022.
Good afternoon. My name is Natalie Van Hook, Assistant Principal of Florida Virtual School, Full-Time High School. Prior to presenting the senior class to you, Mrs. Schick, I would like to thank them for making this an outstanding school year. Each of these young adults has played an important part within our FLVS Full-Time High School family. Thank you, class of 2022. Mrs. Schick, the students seated here today have met all the requirements set forth by the Florida Department of Education, and they are ready to receive their high school diploma or certificate of completion. Mrs. Schick, I present to you the FLVS Full-Time High School graduating class of 2022.
I, Danielle Schick, by the authority vested in me, accept this graduating class as having completed the requirements set forth by the School District of Florida Virtual School and the State of Florida. I am ready to confer upon them their high school diploma. Class of 2022, the time has come. We will first announce those students graduating with honors by GPA ranking, and then announce our remaining graduates in alphabetical order. At this time, Dr. Algaze, Dr. Watchert, and I will line the stage and celebrate our graduates. All other stage guests are free to move to their designated places for roll call.
Jameson. Elia Traynor. Zachary Martins. Caitlin Sabella. Julia Anzalon. Emma Barker. Ninian O'Halloran's. Camille Eason. Michael Aliano. Bailey Weaver. Mackenzie Gentz. Isabella Butel. Megan Elder. Luke Landreth. Matthew Cruz. Gabriel Lee. Celia Hurst. Annie Mehta. Allison Ormsby. Grace Karwonsky. Zachary Donaldson. Isabella Spagnolo. Gavin Morris. Paula Matchin. Elena Thomas. Maria Bonilla Lopez. Corey Drew. Patrick Aiken. Allison Umphrey. Arjun Sidhu. Paloma Tosta. Nathaniel Fries. Autumn Moore. Trevor Dunford. Julianne Ellis. Haritha Dramali. Jonah Grant. Michaela Stasny. Gabriella Calhoun. Hannah James. Corey McWilliams. Nadia Restrepo. Cayman Merrill. Tristan Sowell. Haley Mello. Mackenzie Kennedy. Killian Fantoni. Liera Wenahu. Peter Anastakis. Lincoln Hare. Joseph Mitchell. Jordan Luke. Alexia Baker. Sierra Encarnacion Gomez. Bryn Nyland. Meher Iqbal. Josie Fisher. Faith Altman. Amanda Longnecker. Audrey Ramirez. Chrissy White. Sydney Middleton. Ashley Clifton. Enya Ojeda Preciado. Jacob Schmidt. Candace Ellen Bacon. Jaden Limoges. Alona Lowry. Nicholas Febo. Ariana Vasquez Pacheco. Jaslyn Santana. Alyssa Miller. Janice Long. Aubrey Tassar. Jenna Saleh. Are you Ashley? Ashley Campeas. Mackenzie Rubel. Rebecca Alcalaf. Ashley Sanchez. Rudolph Steingart. Olivia Schwab. Jordan Black. Madeline Perez. Angelica Arvelo Perez. Ashley Fortney. Sophia Valencia. Isabella Traum. Alani Diston. Elizabeth Lopez. Julie Moreno. Sabrina Batdorf. Grace McCraney. George Repas. James O'Brien. Madison Ellis. Jordan Agliano. Shaler Churva. Eliseo Ruiz Colon. Jacob Foley. Madeline Rogers. Sage Oglesby. Timothy Robillard. Jakari Denard. Eli Bull. Jackson Hunt. Isabella Romero. Tristan Rude. Emily Keeley. Stephanie Diaz. Aria Mori. Gabriela Martinez. Kiara Cruz. Grayson Custon. Morgan Tidwell. Ana Machado de Oliveira. Catherine Morgan. Sama Amori. Alana Hammond. Gabriel Escobar. Olivia Sear. Elisa Williams. Aiden Robertson. Micah Zuber. Lang Roberts. Grace Frazier. Emma Bugliosi. Aaron Mercury. Alexis Bennett. And Jack Conte.
Samaria Williams. Alexandra Crashell. Ayana White. Hannah Calamari. Allison Spoonley. Allison Ring. Novelli March. Sophie Santiago. Lauren Knotts. Dawson Roberts. Isabella Weishaupt. Kim Shelley Vargas Rivera. Allison Melgar Garcia. Emily Tissue. Calla McDaniel. Sean Perkins. Maya Dow. Nayara Batchelor. Donovan Harris. Mark Herning. Minna Mohammed. Hannah Hurst. Erin Hall. Giselle Palama Palacios. Carter Coriano. Sabrina Abar. Lawrence McDowell. Duell Rivera. Maha Zahidi. Elizabeth Gonzalez. Mariah Mata. Olivia Emil. Owen Cox. David Munez. Rihanna Brantley. Naomi Jones. Kevin Stetner. Denasia Coleman. Camila Ortiz. Gianna Suarez. Eleni Crespo. Natasha Arpicus. Daniel Ortiz. Deliverance Stokes. Haley Bauer. Edward Mercado. Raymond Molina. Marcela Fragoso. Isabella Breen. Shayna Abdiner. Annalise Rogers. Tessa Brockway. Lindsay Robinson. Gaoxing Fu. Christian Roberts. Taylor Hildquist. Amina Galeda. Ronald Jaquez. Razine Halassi. Sophia Michelangelo. Austin George. Fabiana Francalancia. Amani Rodriguez. Kaylin Malone. Kelsey Steele. Anna Rodriguez. Kayla Lee. Alexis Davis. Alyssa Reed. Cristabella Castillo. Wesley Davis. Trinity Pagan. Nora Kareem. Connor Malone. Catherine Gonzalez Sampaio. Emily Smock. Elizabeth Ferris. Carolina Graves. Emily Kayot. Vincent Molina. Anaya Hall. Amy Rodriguez. Ariana Reyes. Abigail Bowden. Monica Bacalo. Sydney Shepard. Charnel Williams. Michelle Malpika Vaskaran.
Trent Ramsey. Abigail Macaluso. Sophia Pescara. Claire Hendricks. Michaela Sandness. Gabrielle Keefe. Isabella Baggett. Antonia Babcock. Nicole Parsons. Samir Oja. Isanelis Feliciano Aurora. Mackenzie Euchre. Alyssa Perilla. Aaron Dante Cardenas. Asarama Uwaifo. Riley O'Connor. Emily Markison. Michaela Howe. Alyssa Saint Esprit. Chloe Braz. Brandon Mejia. Grace Steers. Cadence Allred. Katie Baker. Madison Kinsey. Deja Williams. Isabella Fernandez. Abigail Blythe. Anaya Williams. Mordecai Israel. Lexus Gall. Brooke Laracy. Carissa Moody. Connor Mardica. Lola Freeburn. Orion Mullen. Alyssa Scott. Emily Wen. Sasha Solomon. Victoria Schwichtenberg. Presley Bazile. Ricardo Munizaga. Alicia Leonardo. Tyler Reed. Quinyana Price. Nicole Diaz. Lauren Lamorato.
Emma Martinez. Sophie Groves. Gazelle Vargas. Summer Cavendish. Alexandra Ludwig. Nikki Martin. Joshua Howells. Galilea Medina. Alicio Labruna. Christy Kolowith. Kaylee Quimby. Catherine Cook. Beyonce Hanson. Daryl Francis. Jordan Friedlander. Lena Ortega. Madeline Pulvich. Allison Ozeroff. Caitlin McDonald. Idali Ramirez. Jada Rory. Ava Toratilla. Cole Robertson. Lauren Sanderson. Katerina Cradlin. Kennedy Dunn. Elizabeth Cook. Lily Alfonso. Hannah Darnell. Addison Barr. Kyle Kitchell. Charlie Barton. Mackenzie Doddelin. Anaya Parks. Eileen Candelero Davila. Alexandra Robertson. Ariana Jade Ford. Emma Hardy. Isaac Kristoff. Carolise Rodriguez. Samara Mendoza. Camila Esposito. Haley Schmidt. Brianna Coate Sanchez. Yasnai Cordova Hamilton. Anissa Ortiz Peck. Alexis Reed. Mariana Elaraj. Naya Artiga. Dominique Parkey. Thomas Gabriel. Valerie Sosa Narvaez. Johnny Valderez. Jessie Dees. Wesley Spencer. Chancey Wright. Travis Dix. Nicole Aponte Caideo. Logan Geis. David Cardona. Reina Stella Ligon. Kyle Alamo. Clarissa Clack. Isabella Mendoza. Kai Cruz. Go ahead. Rain Hulse. Grace Alcover Nazario. Layla Huntley. Autumn Payton. Alyssa McDonald. Alexia Parks. Sanaya Williams. Justin Baker. Andres Duran. Fatima Karouche. Emily Navarez. Angelina Lise Rodriguez. Sky Zeladon. Natalie Abad. Danielle Ahmed. Remus El Gabari. Nia Ali. Nyla Ali. Zaina Al-Jamal. Carolina Amaro. Dania Anderson. Catherine Arada. Aranda. Dustin Arquez. Alexia Avila. Dakota Backstrom. Gabriel Baez. Nevaeh Baker. David Bass. Genesis Batista. Emily Benitez. Jessica Bennington. Michaela Bent. Samantha Birubi. Isabella Bisnap. Ilani Blanco. Jamai Bland. Matthew Bloomberg. Margaret Boblet. Sophia Bonet Martinez. Braden Bowles. Bradley. Isabel Brady. Gabriella Bromfeld. Sydney Brown. Sarah Bryan. Kevin Budjak. Genesee Burgos. Kisri Burton. Taylor Cadell. Taylin Camacho. Trinity Cameron. Harley Canoles. Noah Cardona. Aniston Carter. Alejandra Castablanco. Gustavo Cayuela. Taylor Charles. Melana Charo. Ileana Koliag.
Liliana Colangelo. Kirk Collins. Sarah Cookston. Serena Adams. Chloe Krakalici. Riley Cruz. Coy Crowder. Sierra Cummings. Adam Curtis. Alkeo Danny. Anaya Darius. Isabella Damaso. Natalie De Mesquita. Nikita Dev. Marielle DeMorisi. Dalia Diaz Mina. Lanasia Deal. Cheyenne Dorkin. Destiny Drone. Jacqueline Duncan. Madeline Imdur. Taliana Falcon. Lillian Farrell. Jocelyn Flannery. Viviana Floater. Taylor Flora. Emily Frakovic. Roger Fuentes.
Alvaro Garcia. Anne-Marie Garcia. Mackenzie Garmany. Toby Garrett. Max Gastelum. Emma Gillette. Elizabeth Godinez Rodas. Gialessandra Gomez. Ashanti Gonzalez. Sarah Gonzalez. Cassidy Greer. Annabelle Griffin. Richard Grimes. Melanie Grutzner Rosario. Jaslyn Gates. Hannah Guthrie. Patricia Gutierrez. Melody Hack. Alexander Hall. Xavier Hardy. Landon Hargrove. Riley Harper. Rachel Harris. Jaden Haynes. Logan Heggie. Isabella Poloni. Carlos Hernandez. Davis Hernandez. Serenity Hernandez. Cheyenne Harold. Lynette Herring. Mackenzie Hess. Olivia Hesse. Hannah Holloway. Rachel Holston. Desiree Hanschel. Janice Hudson. Michaela Huggins. Erica Hutter. Ashley Ilsley. Sebastian Eisler.
Alicia Jackson. Aurora Jenkins. Ian Jenkins. Trinity Jensen. Makiva Jertram. Zuriel Jimenez. Asia Johns. Ava Johnson. Daniel Johnson. Ethan Johnson. Haley Johnson. Raven Johnson. Riley Johnson. Cheyenne Johnson. Tiffany Johnson. Tyler Keown. Cassandra Lader. Sloan Lale. Trinity Lamar. Hunter Lambden. Miguel Lanuza. Victor Ladalisa. Michael Lewis. Caitlin Lilly. Priscilla Lima. Demetria Little. Jacob Lockington. Alicia Lopez. Annabella Loscazo. Isabel Lewis.
Ryan Lynch. Alexis Mallon. Cardi Manius. Austin Martin. Annalisa Martinez. Jonathan Matthias. Maya McDaniel. Kanaya McDonald. Robert McDonald. Logan McMenemy. You can go. Sophia Mercado. Martin Messiah. Fedoslav Mirkalov. Noelani Minicapelli. Maximiliano Mira. Joshua Mithra. Megan Moffitt. Kaylee Ann Moore. Diego Morales Rodriguez. Caden Morial. Malaysia Muzan. Kalina Nathan. Denasia Nieves. Lily Norman. Tatum O'Connell. Katie Parrish.
Faith Peach. Brianna Pearl. Jensen Peña Castillo. Jason Peña Castillo. Isadora Perida. Jared Perez Garcia. Ava Petrunik. Vincia Peri Luis. Leonardo Pires. Elizabeth Plyer. Anne-Marie Powell. Morgan Poole. Kaylin Price. Aiden Pryor. Amanda Pupo. Eileen Ramirez Alvarez. Priscilla Rendon Galena. Carlos Reyes. Michelle Rivera. Jonathan Rivero. Ezra Rodriguez. Kaylee Rodriguez. Emeris Roland. Brianna Rusi. Brody Rutherford. Shaylin Rutherford. Joshua Saavedra Diaz. Kendrick Sales. Azar Samudio. Carson Sanchez. Crystal Sanchez. Caleb Shimming. Kaylee Schmidt. Ashley Schneider. Brittany Sell. Yana Serrano. Evelyn Service. Alexander Syme. Gabriel Seaver. Victoria Sagala. Heidi Singleton.
Garrett Sosa. Madison Stafford. Devin Sternad. Jordan Super. Jacob Tahara. Cameron Terry. Joshua Tetzloff. Connor Tilton. Xavier Timmons. Jonas Todd. Ethan Torres. Jameson Toomley. Ayana Tyrajine. Roman Eulich. Giovanni Valdez. Gino Valenti. Carson Weeks. Jordan Wennerfoy. Jalen Wiggins. Imani Williams. Jaron Williams. Paige Williams. Madison Williamson. Ashlyn Willis. Samantha Wilson. Austin Wimberly. Terry Worrell. Helen Marie Wright. Megan Yeagle. Ronaldo Zapata. Ethan Zubero. Dunia Raba. Maxime Richardson. Ethan Ihart. Lily Palaire. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Abude Kushagji, one of the assistant principals for full-time high school. So while we wait for the seniors to come back out from taking their picture, we're going to take a selfie. Who wants to take a selfie? All right, here we go. Serious face now. Selfie. Okay, serious. Okay. Awesome. All right, silly face now. All right, here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, silly. All right, yeah, that definitely wasn't 2 minutes. Okay. So what else was there? So yeah, we will continue to wait. Thank you so much for participating. And my selfies, I'll never be able to do that any other time. So thank you so much. First time ever. So we're going to continue to wait, and I think we're getting towards the end, and we will then move on to, well, the moving of the tassels. Everybody excited about the moving of the tassels? All right. Yeah. And I definitely don't have an exciting story like Dr. Colgate did with, the wrestling story. Even though I wrestled, I was just a boring heavyweight, but Dr. Colgate, he's the man. I'll tell you what. Round of applause for Dr. Colgate one more time. I could bust out the worm. Would you like that? I might not get up. Seniors, I definitely think that you need to give another round of applause to your parents and the family members who are here supporting you and just absolutely, absolutely. Any special shout outs? No? Anybody? Special request, anybody? Oh, chicken. So I'd like to know where everybody's from. So if you're from South Florida, let me hear a big holler. From South Florida, ready? What? Ooh. Okay. All right, how about the Northeast Florida, Daytona, St. Augustine, Jacksonville, Duval. All right. Oh, how about from the Panhandle? Who's on the Panhandle? Okay. How about Tampa, Sarasota? Okay. Awesome. Good makeup. I love it. And of course, how can I forget Central Florida? Who's from Central Florida? You know, I'm one of those fans, so I forgot about Central Florida. Yes, Central Florida. I still love all my Knowles fans and my Gator fans and of course UCF fans, yes, and South Florida fans. Can't forget those. And I'm getting the thumbs up. All right. Everybody ready for this? Who's ready? Nah, I don't think you're ready. Who's ready for the moving of the tassels? Graduates, please stand. Yeah. Your high school diploma has now been conferred upon you, which means we are nearing the close of this ceremony. The moment to participate in the time-honored tradition of the moving of the tassels is upon us. The moving of the tassel is symbolic of reaching this important milestone in your life where you move from student to graduate. Now, please join me in the moving of the tassels to signify this momentous occasion, thus marking your advancement in higher education. Go ahead and move them. Congratulations, class of 2022. Thank you. You may now be seated.
All right, well, class of 2022, what's next? I'm sure you've been asked dozens of questions related to what your plans after high school include. How have you answered these questions? Do you stop to reflect as you answer? Well, let's practice now. I'm going to ask you 6 questions taken from College Vine, a site dedicated to helping high schoolers think about and plan their future. As I do, I want you to quietly reflect and develop answers in your mind. Number 1, where do you see yourself in 5 years? You will all be around 21, 22, 23 at this point. The path you choose will now shape what this moment looks like. Your experiences, relationships, accomplishments will reflect choices you have made within the next 5 years. Number 2, do you know what career you might want to pursue? Some of you may have known what you wanted to be from a very young age. Others may have developed a passion over time leading to their career path, while others may still not know. No matter which category you fall in, know you have plenty of time. In your approximate 18 years of life, you may not know with certainty how you want to spend the next 50 plus, and that's okay. Take the time you need to learn who you are and what you enjoy. Number 3, if you had to start a nonprofit, what cause would it support? While you may never want to start a nonprofit, this question does help you think about your passions. How do you want the path you choose to influence others? How will you, as Edgar Cayce says, make the world a better place because you have lived in it? Number 4, what would you be happy with a job in fill in the blank? I firmly believe in the quote, if you do what you love, you will never work a day in your life. Visualize yourself in that fill in the blank job and ask yourself if you are happy. What are the good and the bad parts of the job, and do the good parts make the bad parts easy to handle? Talk to people in those jobs and make sure you understand all aspects, the good, the bad, the ugly. Number 5, what are you worried about in the future? Being an adult in this world can be stressful and demanding, and while I am not encouraging you to worry, it is important to think through the very real aspects of adulthood. Talk with the adults in your life and learn from their experiences. It is easy to think you have all the answers, but pause and take advice from those who have traveled this road before you. When reflecting on these moments after high school, you will be thankful you did. Number 6, what do you need to achieve your goals? I love the quote from Benjamin Mays, which reminds us, the tragedy of life doesn't lie in not reaching your goal, the tragedy lies in having no goals at all. Set big goals and be proud of yourself, not just when you reach them, but for every step you take in their direction. Surround yourself with family and friends who love and support you. Seek out adventures and experiences which can shape you and allow you to see the world through a variety of perspectives. What's next, graduates? The beauty is not in the answer, but in the journey you will experience along the way. We hope you will carry a piece of FLVS full-time high school with you. Know you have made a lasting impact on us as well. The classic end to a beautiful ceremony is upon us, the tradition that marks the ultimate celebration, the tossing of the cap. Graduates, if you want to keep your cap, I would suggest you not throw it. But if you're okay with grabbing any random cap once we're done with this, that's okay too. I want to thank you for allowing us to be part of your educational pursuits. On the count of 3, it's time to toss your cap. 1, 2, 3. Go Megabytes! Thank you all so much for celebrating with us. Guests, if our guests will please stay seated. Graduates, you will be dismissed row by row. Once all the graduates are dismissed, guests, you may exit. Thank you so much for a wonderful celebration and your patience with us as we got this going today. Graduates, you're going to be dismissed row by row, so hang on, please.